Have you ever felt the overwhelming silence following a breakup? That strange moment when your ex suddenly stops all communication, leaving you to ponder what they might be thinking. It's disconcerting, isn't it? It's the sensation of being in a state of uncertainty, unsure if they've moved on, if they think about you, or if they even care anymore. But consider this silence, as challenging as it feels, is actually an emotional battlefield. And what if I informed you that recognizing the stages your ex undergoes during no contact can provide you with a significant advantage? In this video, we'll dissect the 4 essential stages your ex goes through during this silent period. Believe me, understanding these stages isn't solely about comprehension. It's about empowering yourself. You'll obtain insights into what's genuinely occurring behind the scenes, which can furnish you with the strength to take back your life, make sound choices, and even evolve beyond this phase. So, if you felt bewildered or uncertain about what your ex is experiencing or how you should proceed, stay tuned. By the conclusion of this video, you'll have a clearer grasp of how to seize control, and trust me, you may be surprised by what you discover regarding your ex's internal world and your own personal development. Prepared to delve in? Let's begin. Act 1. Setting the stage. Stage 1 is where everything appears to be at a standstill, the shock and denial stage. Now, let me inquire, when your ex initially cuts off contact, do you feel as though you've just been plunged into a black hole? No messages, no calls, just silence. It's as if they've vanished from existence, and this is when their emotional barrier begins to rise. You see, they aren't just shutting you out. They're shielding themselves. The initial jolt of a breakup strikes hard, and most individuals resist accepting its finality. It's like they're wishing for something to shift, or that they'll awaken and you'll be waiting there. But believe me, they're waging a mental battle that you're completely unaware of. So, what comes next? Following the shock, there's the unpredictable phase where their feelings become tumultuous. Act 2. The emotional roller coaster. Stage 2 is the emotional chaos. This is when your ex is all over the place, and believe me, you don't want to be caught in their emotional turmoil. One minute they're holding themselves responsible for the breakup, and the next, they're furious with you for everything you did or didn't do. It's like they're engaged in an ongoing emotional struggle. Their heart tells them one thing, their mind suggests another, and all of that confusion manifests into intense feelings. But here's the twist. This is a critical stage for you. While they're on this emotional ride, you have a chance to contemplate and enhance your own self-identity. And here's the million-dollar question. Are you utilizing this silence to heal and improve? Or are you permitting that chaos to engulf you? Speaking of chaos, have you ever experienced your ex suddenly telling you, "I miss you," and then disappearing again? Why do they do that? It's almost like they're gauging the waters, right? But more on that later. Act 3. The power of reflection. Stage 3 is the reflection stage. This marks the pivotal moment. Your ex begins to process the breakup, and something fascinating occurs. They start to reflect on everything. The positives, the negatives, the instances they believe they were right, and the times they realize they could have improved. Here's the twist. You're likely not even on their mind as much as you assume. Instead, they're contemplating their entire relationship with you, their actions, and what they've gained from it. This is the stage where they achieve a sense of clarity. So while they're reassessing their past choices, how are you utilizing this time for your personal development? Act 4. The decision time. Increase urgency and emotional stakes. And ultimately, we reach the decision time. Here, the clock is ticking. Your ex has either chosen to move on, or they wish to reconnect. The pressure's mounting. Will they reach out to you? Will they remain in their safe space of silence? This is the most critical stage, because if you're not cautious, your response can shape the next chapter. Will you give in and pursue them, or will you remain resilient and continue to enhance your life? Here's the twist. This is the moment where you must take charge. If you've utilized this period to improve yourself and concentrate on what genuinely matters, you'll be much better positioned to take the next step, not out of desperation, but from strength. Will you reclaim your fate or fall into the same old patterns? The decision is yours. Grasping these 4 stages isn't solely about managing the silence from your ex. It's about transforming that silence into a chance for growth. As your ex is working through their emotions, you find yourself in a special place to create something greater for yourself. This is more than merely making a decision. It's about regaining control over your emotional well-being, your life, and even your future. And here's the exciting part. When you take charge of your emotions, it creates a powerful ripple effect on other facets of your life, including your financial choices, your relationships, and your personal growth. So, what is your next step? How will you leverage this moment to not only move forward, but to elevate yourself and create a life of success? If you're prepared to advance your growth to the next level, be it emotional, financial, or both, then I have something for you. In my next video, we'll explore the power of compounding. And I'm not just referring to finances. I'm talking about how small, consistent actions can lead to significant transformations in your relationships and personal ambitions. Believe me, you will not want to overlook this. Click right here to find out how compounding can unleash your complete potential and prepare you for a more promising, successful future. Do not allow this opportunity to pass you by. This might be the pivotal moment you have been anticipating.